Okay, the thing about NFTs is that they perform a function that maybe not be valuable right now, but at some point in time, uh, it's going to be an action that people take on their own accord, not to get money, not to make money, but because something makes them want to do it. Now, even if that's in the interest of your own security and verifying people that you're talking to on the internet are really the people that you're talking to on the internet, you still come together to to do that, and it does generate a taxable venue, or you know what I'm saying, like the little transaction fee, the dust or whatever, like the little dust, that's like a rebate or a credit. Or so there are going to be opportunities for well, like the whole NFT market before, people weren't interested in it. It was just crypto kitties. They're like, what is that? There's nothing. Like, there's going to be opportunity for cryptos like Colo Blocks, which looks like a little space invader. It didn't make any sense to me at first. I'm like, why do they do this? Like, you send it on an adventure. Like, some of them get, I guess, some of them can die or something. Some of them come back and they're like, they have a little more rarity, or they have some I don't know. So you're doing things with non-fungible value that is not equate to people who just think of price going up and down. If you're in NFTs, you don't care about the price going up and down. You're just working on something. I hope I get build this thing, you know, while I still have the opportunity. I hope I, like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is an idea, somebody's gonna seize it. If I have this running, it's you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, it's uncensorable. Nobody can say it's not you. Even if it is yours, you know what I mean? Like, you damn own it and shit. So, like Colo Blocks, Nifty Wizards, like these look like boring, like nothing at all. Like, it's a pixel weed leaf. Like, you send that to somebody, they burn it, you take a penny. Like, who cares? Like, but they don't care about the penny. That's why it's gonna work. They don't care about the I want to make 30 cents in this minute right now, or else I won't be happy. Like, no, I'll just, like, some people would, I don't know, like, if I could get a what's it called? Deep tissue massage or something in my back or some shit like that, I might pay like 3-4 times what it's actually goes for normally right now. I just said that shit. Okay, so basically, if you want to talk to somebody and they need to know that they're talking to you, right? This information, right? That you're trading back and forth. They want to make sure that you're the guy, right? You could be like, send me a Colo block, or a Colo bloke or whatever, with a message in it or something. Then tell me what the message is, and when I burn it, then I'll see that message that you just told me, and bam, like, half of those Colo blocks are gonna get burnt. The other half are like, oh, I'll save these because they might be a collector. Like, these are one of the original protocol for the Colo block or something. Like, nobody ever cared about Colo blocks until when they do. Then you could say, I was one of those people that seen the application, the utility. Why? Because I have one. Because I have a Colo block, a Colo bloke or whatever. Right now, I'm like, oh, don't buy a bunch of those. Like, why? Like, but if you knew, like, okay, so you're wondering, like, where are the people that are gonna get rich and the crypto business gonna come from? Like, or not get rich, enrich themselves. Because even if you get rich, it doesn't mean you can spend your money or ease back off your hustle or anything. Like, who's going to enrich himself? Okay. And then what form is that going to come? Is it going to come from buying the proper portions, like of risk and low risk and all this? Yeah, maybe, yeah, but that works when a lot of people, it has worked and they built like that. Okay. But some of these things that were like, okay, the whole NFT market, when, let's say, a platform like you were looking at Wax, you would get turned away. You'd be like prospectors, they failed. Like, if you were doing prospectors, you would walk away from NFTs forever and never come back. The gold mining on a narrative on a it's a MMORPG, massive multiplayer online RPG role-playing game. And people thought, like, I could do this and make money and set up like a business and everything. Is like, there's a bunch of people that were thinking that they could pull money out of the game. That's what's wrong with it. If it's a bunch of people thinking that they could use the virtual land to build a metaverse and attract people to promotions for other aspects of their businesses, other internet, like networking, making it known to the world that you are alive, and that you are out here doing things, and that you're, saying you're still part of this or that process, or to know that you haven't disappeared and you're not fucking with them. And so let them know you're not fucking with them. And that could be a big business. There's like no way to really build trust and to network like without arbitration, because people are not trustworthy. And not only that, is like, you can't leave. It's sooner or later, it's like your responsibility to do security, because it's inviting. It's a hubris. It's a certain amount of some arrogance for saying, well, like, God, I guess it's free. Like, you're just like, okay, like, let's say I bought a nice Benz, right, and left the doors open and just left it out on the street. At first nobody's gonna want to touch it, but after a long time they're gonna be like, who the fuck is doing, like, this is whack. Let me just get in there and drive that around and whip it around. They'll start doing donuts. Fucking look for the side-by-side running application with the utility for the token economics, the ecosystem with the token metrics. I don't really understand this stuff. I just hype myself up, but at the same time, I do understand something. Like, it's just a perspective. I mean, some people might think that you're gonna lose money like that, but it's like, you're not gonna use the product like I'm gonna use it. And I did buy a little bit more, and I changed the reward from 1 million to 1.5 million dust tokens, which is going to be distributed on Telegram and Twitter, because they recognize NFT. No, Twitter doesn't, but Telegram does. So you go back and forth from Twitter to Telegram on the mission, right? Telegram is encrypted, and it senses your NFTs. When you synced your wallet to Telegram, you can sync it to wallet by typing a command or a spell inside the chat. Damn, right? Like, little geeks and nerds are playing with this stuff, and nobody cares about them, but they're doing it outside of the interest of making money. This is going to be the one time when that doesn't turn into a taxable venue. No, it ain't. It won't ever turn. It will never turn into the one time that that activity will not be a taxable venue. They're doing it for. They're not trying to make money. They don't care. But that's the whole. That's the whole point. We're a debt-based society, right? We're trying to. Let me get off of this for now. I'm gonna fall down a rabbit hole, or maybe I don't know.